Hey everybody, my name is Esther and I have Parkinson's. As you can tell, I'm still sick, but I got myself together a little bit today because I have to do something this afternoon, and if there's one thing I know is if I leave my house looking like a mess, I will run into literally everyone I know immediately. Anyway, since I've been sick, I've had a symptom come back that I haven't had in a really long time, and I had honestly kind of forgot what it felt like, and that's the internal tremor. For those of you that are new to following me, I had an internal tremor as one of my very first symptoms. It is a crazy feeling. Before I even had my hand tremor or anything like that, I started waking up in the mornings very abruptly. Like I would wake up very and my heart would race. And I thought maybe I was developing some kind of heart problem, like I had high blood pressure or something. So I went and got it checked out and everything was normal. But that feeling persisted and got worse. And what it developed into was a kind of throbbing in my head, and eventually became almost a feeling of like my brain vibrating, or the inside of my head vibrating, and it also spread to the rest of my body. So I would wake up and I would just feel like my insides were vibrating. I thought I was going crazy. I had no idea what that was about. But over time, other symptoms developed. So, the feeling in my hand, the tremor in my hand. At that time, I wasn't sleeping, so I was already probably 2 years into insomnia at that point, and a lot of other symptoms that I've talked about in other videos. But the internal tremor has always fascinated me because I didn't even know it was a thing that existed until I had it. And I don't feel like it's something that people talk about that much. For me, I think my internal tremor went away, strangely enough, when I got put on propranolol. So I was, like so many people, originally thought to have had an essential tremor, and propranolol is a heart medication that lowers your blood pressure that is a common treatment for essential tremor, but it's also used for anxiety. So even after essential tremor was ruled out for me, I stayed on propranolol because I do feel like it has helped my anxiety. And it's one of those medications that doctors are really willing to give to you because it just doesn't have that many side effects and things like that. And except, of course, low blood pressure. So I do feel like I have to be careful, and I've spoken on that before too, about, when I stand up, not standing up too quickly, and just being really cognizant of the fact that my blood pressure now runs like abnormally low, which is also a problem that we have in Parkinson's. So I have like the low blood pressure double whammy situation going on. But anyway, I make these videos for people that have these issues, that were like me, that didn't know what the heck was going on in their bodies. And I'm not saying that everybody that has these symptoms has Parkinson's. Pretty much all of the Parkinson's symptoms could be caused by a plethora of things. But when you put them all together and you go see a qualified neurologist, they might puzzle it together and know that you do have Parkinson's. They also might puzzle it apart and find out you have something else entirely. That's what, neurologists are for. But for me, I just want to take a moment again to mention about internal tremor, which is just the feeling that your insides are vibrating or humming or shaking. And for me, it started mostly in my head. I was also associated with kind of like a whooshing sound, and spread to the rest of my body. And since I've been sick, I've woken up with it every single morning. So anyway, I hope this helps.